just another story. Computer scientists at Carnegie Mellon University are taking the next step toward artificial intelligence. Neil is the name of the computer system. Maybe we could think of it as a great-great-granddad for HAL, which hasn't really been created yet. Movie fans will understand. Anyway, Neil stands for an anyway would learn much the way you do visually. The plan is to feed millions of pictures into the computer system and ask the electronic brain to decide how the images relate to each other and to find meaning within them. It's the ability to learn things without being specifically taught, which would be new to a computer. Common sense is a different kind of computer. Robotics professor Abhinav Gupta says any intelligent being needs to have common sense to make comedy figured out that zebras tend to be found in savanna. Tigers look somewhat like zebras. The computer doesn't have the common sense to realize that one might prey on the other yet. Neil has come up with a few mistakes and decided to rhinoceros. Neil turned that one around and went, it is a challenge. Ask whether an elephant can fit inside a yacht, and you would answer in a snap. Of course not. A computer has to do.
Turn to CBS Radio News.
We all know what a library is, right?
A place with long shelves. Some books to read or study or check out and take home.
But a different sort of library has opened in Texas, one that turns a new page on an old. But we'll let Jeff Glore explain.
Walk into the Bear and you'll see plenty of screens, but zero books. This doesn't look like a library.
No. That's the point.
Bibliotech, the only public bookless library in America, is the brainchild of Bear County Judge Nelson.
This is the additional public library of America.
And it would seem you'd be hard-pressed to find a less likely backer. Wolf, a collector of rare first edition. Wolf says Bibliotech boasts less downgrade than traditional libraries, less space, less workers needed, and provides more. Ashley Eckloff is the head librarian.
We're able to focus more on the patron contact aspect of the community outreach, and we don't have to do all of the physical processing of the books.
Bibliotech was built in a city that is 63% Hispanic. Lends out inexpensive e-readers for readers, and conducts technology classes on site.
You see where it says get a free blog here?
We found 92-year-old Jesse Vidalis, who just lost his wife of 60 years. He's starting a blog to remember her.
Oh, I could be writing that all day long.
In the back room, a space for children.
They're all education-oriented kind of games.
With cutting-edge tablets. popular